What's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, it's a podcast. I am Crumb here with another episode of the Assorted Wares Podcast. Join with me are
Keely
and Funnel.
All right, so I just want to point out we've been having a lot of troubles with the internet today. I think it's probably because of the Fallout 4 release. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's just connectivity issues. So there's only going to be 3 of us in the beginning. Duffy's been in and out. I just dropped my notebook. God damn it.
Good job.
We're starting out great. This is a great podcast. This is the best one so far. Everyone excited?
shooting
I'm
for
excited.
the stars.
Super excited.
I'll fucking shoot you. All right. I'm going to shoot myself. It's going to be a typical murder-suicide.
Always good, always good.
With a masturbation in the middle.
Whoa.
Obviously.
So right before we were recording, Funnel was talking about the advantages of wireless versus wired. And I'm pretty sure it's known to always be wired. But you got to work with what you got.
Yeah.
Funnel was talking about how for him to always be wired in, he'd have to run like a 200-foot cable through his house and drill through walls and floors. And so I'm going to tell the story of, I've always had all my stuff with Wi-Fi, and I even got like a Wi-Fi enhancer adapter thingy that makes everything better. But I remember when I just walked upstairs with a drill and just drilled into the floor because I don't care, and just ran the cables.
What the fuck?
I think I bought like a 100-foot Ethernet cable. Walked upstairs, went, and then just ran it through. And then I want to say drilled 2 other holes in my walls just so I can run the cable from where my modem and my computer is upstairs, and run that downstairs. And then I ran it through like 1, 2, 3 walls, and then have it running all down my other wall. And I made that possible just so when I play Xbox I don't have lagging. Because if like my Halo 5 hiccups when I'm playing matchmaking, I lose my shit. I mean, we all know that I'm kind of intense. So, but yeah, anyways, speaking of awesome podcasts and a great way to start it, Kitty, what the fuck happened with podcast number 2?
I don't know. I tried to check the date, and I just took a quick glance and saw 11, and I just didn't look at it completely and just spaced out. I ended up catching it, and I fixed it, but then I uploaded the wrong video again, just because I didn't change, or the name changed, I guess, on the file. I didn't overwrite it. I guess I changed the name, and I just saw... I just saw the old file name, and I was like, yeah, that's it right there. And I uploaded it, and then we're listening to it, and Funnel's like, so it has the wrong date. I'm like, no, it doesn't. I fixed it. I check it. I'm like, fuck.
I also want to point out, not only is it the wrong date, because we recorded on the 3rd, you put the 11th, but you also formatted the date wrong as well. I mean, for those who don't understand, if you look at Assorted Wares Podcast number 2, it says this podcast was previously recorded on November 11th. It was recorded on the 3rd. We stated in the description it was the 3rd. And the reason why we didn't take it down and upload the right video, because actually Keely caught the mistake, and then he ended up fixing it, and he made a whole new video file, but then he just uploaded the wrong video at the end anyways. But it is literally like the typical Assorted Wares mentality that we will make a mistake, we will acknowledge the fact that we just made that mistake, and then we're going to do nothing to fix it.
No, we will fix it, but then we'll still upload the problem.
No. See, we just won't do anything to fix it.
You know what was funny about that little date hiccup on number 2 was I was watching it, just checking it, seeing how it was going and all that. And the date comes up, and I was like, me being the idiot that I am, I was like, oh shit, I missed my dentist appointment. And I went in, looked at my phone, and I was like, wait, what? So I had to inform Keely that he had somehow posted in the future. But
speaking of podcast intros and how we're still doing this one, I don't know if you guys noticed, but as you clicked on this podcast, it didn't just start off with the whole like AW logo and we just jumped right into it. We actually had a cute little intro, and I want to give a huge shout out to Matthew Gilbert from Smart Tard Gaming. That's Smart Tard Gaming on YouTube. They're the ones who actually made that intro for us because I think that they got sick of the way that we just jumped right into a recording. So we have that animation, and right now, Keely, you're in the process of not only editing, all of the productions we're doing at the moment, but you're also making new animations. So on that way, on all the new shows that you're going to see from us, you're going to actually see a nice animation before the show itself starts.
Well, I'm
But
learning.
this one, the podcast intro, is because of Smart Tard Gaming. So we'll put them in the link dump. The guy, Matthew Gilbert, he's got a great voice. It is like honey in my ears. It's like talk radio. It's just so good.
It's like
I love it so much.
just a big old honey
He's
bear.
making love to my ears as he's playing Rocket League and Fallout New Vegas. But yeah, check out his channel, Smart Tard Gaming. As I said, we'll put in the link dump. As I said, they're playing, very high quality games, and I love his intro and his animations. And as I said, his voice like honey. It's like he's making love to your ears, and it's just want to talk about it. Just
Yeah, like I'm trying to learn how to
here
do animations
with
and
the
stuff.
podcast.
So, trying to figure out how it works, physics and fun stuff.
I mean, as much as you are learning, let's not have another podcast number 2 incident. Which, by the way, for those who are going to become hardcore, diehard fans of Assorted Wares, just, that's a bit of trivia right there. So.
Thanks.
Excuse me. I'm having, but, also typical assware mentality. They have a couple of bevs as we're recording because doing anything sober is not fun. So that's right, kids. We're telling you to drink.
Drink your little hearts out. No, we don't condone underage drinking.
Yes, we do. Are you kidding me? We had Zach in podcast number 2, and he's 16 talking about how he got drunk and how, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I'm okay with it, but I mean that's just what kids do. It's not like I'm the one who supplied it. No, he's getting it wherever he's getting it, but kids are just gonna get it wherever they get it. I mean, dude, I started college when I was 17. I mean, did you expect me to be like a good little kid and wait to 21?
Yes.
No.
You should have been.
No, shut up, funnel. Well, I mean, you were underage drinking with me in college. I'm actually the reason why you drank so heavily.
Yeah, but I was fucking 20. I was fucking 20.
Yeah, doesn't mean that you're 21.
College and that famous quote.
See, they should lower the drinking age.
We're not going to talk about that, are we?
Yeah, that's just not. I guess so.
I mean, politics and shit.
Yeah, fuck it.
If you're going to die for your country, you should at least have a beer. Hey, you can smoke, all right? That's what you get. You can kill yourself in 2 ways at 18.
Oh my god.
At 20, if you make it at 21, then let the good times roll, I guess. Well, and you can also gamble at 18. But most casinos won't let you in unless you're 21 because of booze. You're not going to gamble while sober. Who does that? Besides old ladies.
You're not going to gamble well.
You're not going to, I mean, you should always, when you walk into a casino, you should have the mentality of like, I've got $100, I'm going to lose this $100. But I'm going to have fun losing the $100. Never walk into a casino,
that's
I'm
why
going to
you
hit it
get
big.
drunk.
It's not going to happen. And listen, the reason why...
Because it makes it easier.
Well, yeah, and that's why they give you the free Bud Light, because it's crap. Just so you keep on drinking. Keep on gambling and drinking, gambling and drinking. Dude, I once got so incoherently drunk when I was in Niagara Falls, Canada, that, like, the blackjack dealer was, like, literally getting fed with my shit. Like, I was breaking, like, the #1 rule while playing, like, blackjack or any card game, is I wouldn't stop touching the cards.
See,
He was
I
awesome.
remember we went up to see...
No, that was actually that was like a year or two before we went to Niagara Falls.
Oh.
See,
Yeah.
I would remember when we went to see Loose Black.
Yes.
And I started. After the show, we went and we started gambling a little bit because it was at a casino, and I started off good. And the lady would come around. She'd be like, "Oh, you want another beer?" And be like, "Yeah, sure." Started off real good, tipping her and all that. Got to a certain point where I was like, okay, and
Oh.
for some reason just stopped tipping. Just completely stopped. I guess I just forgot. But
No, I
Oh,
remember
my
you
money's
something
on the
because you
table.
ran out of money, and then you were just watching me play blackjack while you just kept getting more drunk.
yeah,
I
You
was
know.
there. I know. You know
I
what?
didn't
think I'm
have
gonna
to drive.
Wait,
I didn't have to drive.
no. We had a
So
DD. Um, I need help with the decision before. I mean, I've got a bunch of bevs in front of me. Should I go with red wine or should I open up a beer? I don't know. I was drinking Mountain Dew Kickstarts with Everclear. And by the way, one splash with Everclear, you're feeling good. Two splashes of Everclear, you're not feeling anything at all. So I want to go in that.
I need to
So
try that,
beers
but they
or
don't sell it
wine?
up here.
Well, when you come down to the states, I guess. Keely, wine or beer? I need help here.
Wine.
Wine. I like you.
Why not?
Oh my God! Oh, Matt Keel, everybody! Oh,
there
that
he
was
goes.
terrible.
There he goes.
All right, but the reason why casinos always win isn't really because you suck at gambling. It's because they always maintain that 51% odds that they have in their end, and we have 49%. So they will win 51% of the time. You will win 49% of the time. That's just how that is. But the reason why they make more money is because they don't run out of money. They're not going to run out of money. You can, and you will. So when you're not doing good, you're going to hit that point where you're not going to put any more money on that table, but they'll just keep throwing it out there. So they beat you out with that 51 to 49%. Every time. They will beat you out. I'll just beat you off. Save your $100.
Yeah.
All right, so the reason why we having a tough time finding people that want to do the podcast this week is because Fallout 4 came out. We couldn't find anybody. Nobody wants to do it. What do you guys think of the game so far?
I think it's great.
I want to play it
Honestly,
now. I don't. It's not that I don't want to do the podcast. It's just that's what I want to be doing.
Yeah, I want to do that
Tell
too.
you the same exact thing.
So listeners, we love you, but we love Fallout more, and you have to understand that. I think I'm a level 10 or 11 now.
I just made it to 8.
I think
listen,
I'm
not a
level
do like
7.
the 3rd mission.
Funnel, yeah, you're just wandering around. You're just like
Yeah,
wandering
I'm
around,
wandering
just killing
around. Every
things.
once in a while, I kill some stuff. I find random things. Honestly, 90% of my leveling has probably been finding new places. Because you know how you get that little bit of experience for, oh, you found this place, good for you. Get a little pat on the back.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I think that's been a decent portion of my leveling.
I found out that
Yeah, I've been really enjoying it. I spent hours, I mean hours, on just building these settlements. I've just been messing around with that so much. It's like Minecraft and Fallout, and it's amazing. I
Yeah.
love it.
and you get XP every
Dude,
time you play
fucking-
something, which is pretty cool.
I know.
Dude, fucking, I was going through and I started doing that, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta get away from this, because
I really don't know why they didn't put in multiplayer. Because imagine like you and your buddy doing that. Like, follow you and I in the same world. That'd be so much fun.
see, if you've ever seen me, I play very few other games other than like Destiny and Minecraft. And Minecraft is a very addicting game to me, and I
Oh,
enjoy
dude,
it.
yeah, you can starve to death real easy in Minecraft.
Oh yeah,
Because like, all
very
right, well I'm gonna go make
easily.
food after I do this one thing. You do
Like,
that one
literally-
thing and several other things later, and then like 5 hours go by. And you're like, holy shit, dude, I still haven't eaten.
Like literally, if I want to kill like 2 hours, I'll be like, I don't really want to play Destiny or any of these other games. I'll be like, oh, Minecraft, that'll make it feel like 15 minutes. Sure enough, 3 hours later, I'm like, fuck.
And I still have to do this one
something.
more thing. Just that, what you have to do, it's always that comes down to, I just have to do this one more
Yep.
thing, just one more thing,
Yep.
just one more thing, and that turned into another thing. And it's not like, that's the biggest problem I have when I play Minecraft is like, I feel like I'm starving to death in real life, and I'm sitting like, I need to make food. All right, I'm going to do this one more thing, then I'm going to go make food, and like 2 hours later, I'm like, guys, I still haven't made food.
But honestly, I do like the setup that they've got for Fallout. When I saw that, I was very happy that you could like basically generate it to what you want it to be, and there's certain structures that you can reuse. So like you can do your own little temporary thing, or you can basically reuse an old structure or make it look nice and all that other stuff. Well,
I
as
was
nice as
actually
an apocalyptic
playing-
world can look.
I was playing earlier, and I want to say, I don't know if it was Zach. No, it wasn't Zach in the party. His internet completely crapped out. Yeah, we were planning on doing a GTA Let's Play, everybody. And, the guy who had all the maps we're going to play, his router, like, it was on fire. We couldn't plan it out to be worse. And then GTA servers weren't cooperating. But, no, it wasn't Zach. I don't know who it was. But we were playing, all individually, but we were all sitting at a party, and we were all chatting. And I remember, like, someone who was just playing on the editing mode, all of them like, oh my god! I'm like, what? I just deleted a house! I want it back! Because it's like those, like, half-broken houses that you can't even walk into.
Yeah.
I noticed when I was building, like I took down one of the houses that was completely destroyed. Like you can't use it for anything. So I scrapped it and started
Yeah, it's
building
just
something on
there.
top of it, like on top of the foundation. And I'm like, this is gonna be not like this is gonna be wicked. I'm building a house and like this is amazing. I'm building it and building like it's getting better and better. And then I'm done. I walk out to the front of the house. I look at it. I'm like, what a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how to
The
build a
first
house
thing
at all.
As I was going through, I was going through like all the building materials. I'm like, does everything look like shit here? Like, even if like we're making something new, it's still gonna look like it's been standing here for 100 years, just because it's just made out of scrap. Like I've got one house. I built one house, and it's like that typical Minecraft house where all that's in it. It's like when you walk in there's like a few dressers to store items, and then it's just like a whole row of beds. So then everyone
Yeah,
can
I did
sleep,
the
and
exact same
outside,
thing.
I've got a generator and a water purifier, and that's it. Like everyone's just good.
See-
Like I don't care. You're all alive and you're not dead.
See, the thing that I've been struggling to find is copper. Because for people who have played, in order to do any sort of circuitry or anything with power, you need copper. And for some reason, it is the rarest freaking material you can fucking find. Like, and I've been exploring a lot, and I have still yet to find, like, really good amounts of it. It's been annoying.
Yeah, like I've got a power generator down, but I can't connect it to any of the lights that I've set up because I don't have any circuits or power pylons.
I've got one
Yeah,
light.
it's-
To me, like setting up water was the thing. So I got a water purifier sitting in the river, and that's
See, I've
what
just
I.
got water pumps for my little settlement right now.
No, I made a water purifier, and there was a water pump, but
Yeah. I just needed to meet that minimum requirement to start making the settlers happy. So
Sonic
Yeah.
still wants his chair. He's sitting here and he's bugging me. Well, when I'm doing podcasts, how the setup is, I got two recliners, and I sit in mine, and Sonic, my cat, sits in the other. But that one creaks a lot because it's like leather, and that's terrible for the audio podcast. So I sit in the other one, and now he's just all over my shit. Like he hates me right now. He's just all over me. Can you not be on my notebook right now? Can you seriously not?
because you're
No, you don't care.
disrupting
Can you not be in
the
my chair right
flow
meow?
of-
Dude, he literally sat in the other
Oh,
chair.
That's too
Dude,
audio.
seriously,
Keelan.
you're awful.
It's too audio tonight.
That's strike two, Keely.
Strike two. I'm on a roll.
Yeah.
I'm on a roll.
No.
he says.
Well, anyways, he was sitting in the other chair, and you're just like staring at me. There's like, what are you doing there? We've established that one's mine. Can I have my phone? He's just being an asshole. Just cats are assholes. That's a known fact, right?
Dude, he fucking hates it when I come over to your place.
I know
Like,
it's so fun for me.
me. Like half the time you can't even fucking find him.
So it's just the part where you like the cat walks over, he's all like, "Oh hey, I'm just gonna sit here." Rah! You scream in his face and he runs like hell.
Hey, it's not like that. You make it seem like it's this whole other thing. Listen, we understand that Sonic has mental issues, and I love him for it. He is not okay, and that's just okay.
Very, very nice. Very nice. The cat is not
All
okay,
right,
but it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay for me. I mean, he seems okay enough, I guess. Like, he's content.
My cat's sitting on the couch
just not
next to me,
normal.
sleeping.
No, like, he's sitting there and he's, like, wagging his tail and, like, slapping against the ground. Just making an audible thump.
Oh,
I
that
don't think
means
he's
they're
picking
angry.
up. Like, yeah, he's not happy. He wants me out. I'm in his... Because we've spent, like, years establishing that that's mine, and this is his, and now I'm in his, and he doesn't want mine. He's like, fuck you. Oh, yeah, I just want to point out with typical, like, talk about cats while we're on the internet.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
You should...
Are we also on
Shame.
Reddit?
Listen, I love me some Reddit, but I'm kind of happy they've been taking down, like, the dark corners of Reddit, because then I don't have that impulse of, like, that curiosity of, I was gonna click this one right here. And they're like,
but
oh,
see,
God, why?
The bad thing about that is that it starts flooding over into the other.
Yeah, it's
like,
leaking.
The better. Yeah.
Like, what
Like,
the
it's
fuck?
not-
The WTF one? That is becoming worse.
Like, it's nothing, like, insanely bad, but you can definitely tell that it's, like, trickling in.
I mean,
And-
I don't know. Like, you either contain them or you let them go. Like, they were all contained and content over... It's like during that whole fat people hate thing, and they had their own little space, and they took it down, and then what happened? It flooded to everywhere else, because you let them go.
Yeah.
All right, anyways, we promised that we'd talk about the Halo 5 ending this podcast. We gave you a warning last podcast. So, spoiler alert. We're talking about the Halo 5 ending. Spoilers. Now is the time to skip past. So, Halo ending. We've all beaten Halo, right? Funnel, have you beaten Halo?
Yep.
Have you beaten Halo? What the fuck?
Yep.
I mean, I love Halo.
Yep.
But, I mean, they've been advertising, like, the one commercial, live-action commercial, like, Master Chief is dead, and then they've been advertising this whole, like, duality between Locke and Chief, and it comes down to it, and they're fucking best friends, ready to jerk each other off at the end.
Yep.
What the fuck? You know what we got in Halo 5? Cortana dies again, because that wasn't enough trauma in 4, we had to bring it again in 5.
Well, I wouldn't say she died.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
listen, she was taken away from us in Halo 4, and we established the fact she was gone. Somehow she came back in 5, and then now she's dead for real.
She's not dead. She used the Guardian and portaled to the Infinity.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just gone now, though. No, yeah.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
no,
I'm just
she's
saying,
gone
like,
AWOL.
They took her away twice. Yeah, they took her away twice. That's what I'm getting on about.
Yeah, but she's not dead though.
She should be. I've been saying that Chief needs to die forever. I mean, I love Chief, but I mean, I think it's been spoiled by like Walking Dead and Game of Thrones, and like, to where like I have got that mentality where no main character is safe anymore. In Star Wars, where they're all in the men, all in the Falcon, and you're like, oh well, everything's gonna be fine because we got like 4 out of 5 fucking main characters right here. I don't like that anymore. Like, nobody is safe. Everything is off limits. Everybody dies. Everyone can die. And I was literally expecting after 12 years, was it 12 or 13 years of Halo? No, 14.
I can't
14
answer
years
that.
of Halo. It's 14 years of Halo, and Chief's been, obviously the main protagonist the entire time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I think what they're doing is just rounding up all the badasses in the Halo universe and having them fight together.
I've
But no,
noticed
I mean-
a lot of similarities between Destiny and Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I bought that the other day.
I haven't played it.
The campaign's
And I
really
probably
good. The zombies is good. The multiplayer is okay. I'm not a big Call of Duty multiplayer fan, but there's a lot of similarities to Destiny and just a couple other things. Like instead of just making a class and going as a soldier, now you pick kind of how you pick a hunter or a guard or a warlock in Destiny. Even though there is a specialist that gets a hand cannon that does a lot more damage, and it even looks like the last word or a pistol or a hand cannon from Destiny. I'm like, what the hell? They didn't branch very far with that one. So it's basically a hunter, and then there's a class where, like a specialist that goes pretty much near invisible, or you can give him it's called a blade. I can't remember what it's called exactly, but it's basically like the blade dancer, and then there's like a fire guy, and then there's a lightning guy. So it's kind of like Destiny in sorts. But overall, campaign's good. Zombies is really good. Multiplayer is okay to good, I guess.
So I got up because I left my wine glass over on the other side. I got up, got my wine, and sat back down. Guess who's in his own chair now? He's just being a petty little fuck today.
Sonic.
Yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna stand here.
I guess he saw you go. He's like, gotta go fast.
Dude, he looks so happy right now. Like he's like, I won. Like he looks so happy right now.
Don't even think about coming back to this chair.
That's when you do an earthquake test.
Did you hear me? I just walked over to him. He's like, no. He's trying to paw at me. Come on. He's trying to paw at me.
He's telling you to get lost.
I took it over. Chair is mine.
Victoire.
Victory to the hero.
In the name of podcast.
All right.
Sonic
so
needs
talk
to
about
learn
the
to
Halo
share.
5 ending. What else? What else is on the agenda for us to talk about, guys?
We could talk about Battlefront coming up in like 7 days or
Dude, I'm so happy.
6
This is
days.
gonna be so good.
I can't wait.
Hey, Funnel, are you buying Battlefront digitally?
I am not.
Damn it!
I am not.
See, I've lucked out.
Battlefront.
Loopholes.
I was like, because I've lucked out. I mean, I had the disc of Halo 5, but I was able to play it at midnight because Austin Duffy was sharing gold with my Xbox by complete accident. And then I was able just to play Halo 5 when it launched. That was really cool. And I ended up getting the disc. I have the disc now. And then it was even cooler because, what was it, just today. Today is midnight. When the podcast comes out, it's going to be a day later. We get that, all right? So shut up in advance. Funnel and I share gold with each other just because we're both broke-ass white guys. And we trust each
Oh
other
my God.
unconditionally. And, listen, we understand it. We're both broke, all right? Chill out. And so we share gold with each other, and he bought Fallout digitally. And I didn't realize it was downloaded on my Xbox because I've got automatic downloads. So when I was checking yesterday, I'm like, oh, I got Fallout 4 right here. Already downloaded, ready to launch. Awesome. So I don't have the disc of Fallout in my hand yet. Like, I've watched this launch just come and go. Maybe I will go to tomorrow, as in Wednesday. Maybe I'll go and pick it up then. But yeah. I just kind of lucked out these last two launches that I got to play it exactly at midnight without having to go to a crappy midnight release.
No, I won't be getting Battlefront, but I saw the other day that I was checking the coming soon on the Xbox store, and Deadpool is actually coming to the Xbox One.
The 360 one?
No, I think it's a new one.
Oh, is
Not
it?
Sure. But
I haven't played the 360 one. I heard that one was fun.
Yeah, and I've seen gameplay of the 360 one. I don't use my 360 like at all anymore, so I've never had a reason to like pick it up for the $10-15, whatever the fuck it is anymore.
It's so slow compared to the one now.
Yeah, I personally can't really do much of anything on my 360, having done the one for so long.
Yeah, just spoiled. And one of the funny thing is like the first year that the one was out, well, I used my one to route my 360. Like, I'd be playing my 360, but I'd plug in, I have the HDMI plugged into the back of my one, and I basically use my one to play my 360, is what I did for the first year. And then when everyone starts transferring over to 1, I don't know. I actually just turned on my 360 for the first time, and I don't even know how long yesterday, just because I wanted to play Uno. It's not on the game marketplace anymore, so I can't play Uno on 360, and I can't play it on the 1 now. What the hell? Like, it's not on the 1. Why isn't it on the 1? And then they also took it off the 360 marketplace, which that's AIDS.
See, I turned mine on the other day, and because of the whole, backwards compatibility thing coming out, I wanted to see what the free game was. Damn thing sounded like a freaking jet airliner taking off. Like, it just does not run as quiet.
Yeah, that's right.
as the one.
You got the white one. You got like the Pro Xbox. You have my old Xbox actually.
No, yours shit the bed.
Oh, did
I
I?
have I've got a black one that,
Oh, the Slim.
I mean, it did the job. I mean,
Okay.
it functions.
Dude, that Xbox is. I think got one. I think that was one of the original 360s as well. So that thing was like louder than even like the regular white one. Cause like I don't remember when we were in college, but like we'd have like my Slim 360 going, and we'd have that white 360 going, and they both acted and doubled as space heaters, and they already pumped in so much hot air in those rooms for no reason at all. And plus, you and I are big dudes, so we had the window open. So it'll be the dead of winter, and it'd be like -10 outside, not even including the wind chill, and we'd have like the window wide open, just because of the heat coming off of our entertainment systems and just in our college dorm room.
Yeah, and the wind chill would have been insane because, I mean, that college was on a fucking mountain. Like,
And then it dipped down, and then there's the town of Alfred, and then up the other mountain was another college, Alfred University.
Yeah.
And actually, it's funnel, like I tell people all the time, is that what we did almost every single day, it didn't matter if it was 80 degrees, it didn't matter if it was -15, we would hike down our college, that was our mountain, we'd hike up Alfred University, and we would go in the woods, and we would have a fire almost every single night.
Yep.
And it was awesome.
Yep.
And I know that we did that. I know that that's what happened. I only remember key events. I don't remember most of that.
Yeah, there's a decent chunk that I miss as well. But...
I know that we did it with people, and I said like I remember like the 5th of November when we were like tossing like explosives into a fire because we're idiots. Oh, fuck! We missed this 5th of November. Son of a bitch.
Well, see, that day we had that day off from class or something for some reason, and it might have been the weekend or whatever.
No, it wasn't the weekend. It was the middle of the week. I think.
I don't know.
No,
but for some reason we went to the dollar store. And
I think maybe we just skipped class that day because we were hungover.
I don't know. Yeah, possibly.
No, we didn't because we didn't do that.
But
no, I mean, I think I literally only because I mean, if I skipped a class and I was hungover, I never would have showed up.
Yeah.
I mean,
But,
oh my
so
God, Joe, should I talk about the worst hangover ever after you're done telling this story?
Sure.
All right, tell your story and then it's my turn.
For some reason, we'd gone to the dollar store, and I don't remember why. It was probably to get some sort of food because college food sucked.
I want to say mixers.
Yeah, also possible. Also entirely possible.
Actually, funnel. No, I remember. We were there earlier the day, and we were there earlier that day for food and mixers. And we saw that they were selling like a giant pack of like those cheap lighters.
That's what I
and
was
you
trying
bought
to
a
get
giant
to.
pack of them. Oh yeah. But I'm
Yeah,
saying
they
that
were like
we
$1.50
went
for like
there
30 of them.
that night. We went back there and we bought several more packs just because we're idiots.
Yeah, it was like $1.50 for like 30 fucking lighters.
No, it
those,
wasn't like 30. It was like 10,
really,
if
really
anything.
cheap. Yeah.
The one where you can like literally like you could like pop off the middle case, amp the like just keep twisting that little like the plus sign. Just twist it,
make a little,
pull it up. You can
mini
make a little flamethrower.
Yeah.
Mini flamethrower, yeah. Yeah, we went there twice that day for lighters. Well, not 4 lighters. We went there. We just saw it. We picked up 1 pack, and then we went back later that night. because everyone was like freaking out because we told them about that deal, and I was like, what? And then like we had like a whole mob of people in that store, and we bought like so many lighters.
Dude, we never had to worry about lighters in our fucking room ever after that, too.
Dude, we had
Like, I
lighters
was
everywhere.
always-
and we never
I was
used them.
always finding lighters.
Dude, what you would do, because you're an idiot, is that you would use those lighters and you would use it to spray lighter fluid on your table, and then you'd light your table.
What the
Honestly,
hell?
I'm amazed
Why?
that our room didn't catch fire. 'Cause
Actually,
I was
in,
more than likely
in an Assorted
drunk.
Wares life, can I point this out? In an Assorted Wares life, I want to say you sprayed your hand with, what was it, like hand sanitizer? You lit it
Yeah,
on
I had
fire,
hand sanitizer on
and then
my
you did a
knuckles.
thing for it with it. Yeah, you
Yeah.
would use hand sanitizer. You lit your hand on fire. It'll be in an Assorted Wares life coming. I'll upload that Thursday, so look for that Thursday. That'll be the next one. Dude, that's probably my favorite like Assorted Wares life that we ever did. That was funny.
Full disclosure, I burnt 2 of my knuckles.
Oh no, your entire hand was only on fire.
Well,
But,
no, like
getting
the
back
rest
to
of
the
my hand
story,
was obvious, like fire
we went
damage,
to we went to what, Dollar General, Family Dollar? Doesn't matter which one
Yeah,
it was. They're the same. Who cares?
Yeah, they're the same fucking thing.
They're basically the same thing. We went there because everyone found out that was like $1.50 for like all these packs of lighters, and we had like a whole like group of college kids grabbing them, and then we went back up to the camp out that we're having, like we have it every night, and we also realized by pure coincidence it was the 5th of November, and I remember having one of our college buddies up there, Drew, toss a lighter in there, and it went, yay. And and then we all did the whole like
Yay.
remember the 5th of November, gunpowder, treason, and plot. I can remember no reason that the gunpowder, treason should ever be forgot or some crap. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. I'll probably get some hate. And I don't know, what was it, like 2-3 hours? We were just chucking lighters every once in a while in the fire just for the whole, because we're idiots.
Well, no, see, what I remember is when Drew first got up there, sits down around the fire. You look at me, I look at you, you wink, and all of a sudden he's just sitting there. It had rained recently. It wasn't raining, but it had
No,
rained
yeah, 'cause I
recently, so
remember
the
how
ground
muddy
was
it
a
was.
little bit wet.
I
Yeah.
remember walking down the mountain and literally falling and just tumbling down the mountain and being covered in mud when we made it back to our room.
But so
Well, we're
he
making
sat
a-
down on one of the logs that was around the little fire pit that we had.
Gilly, you're gonna love this.
And all of a sudden, he looks over at me. I look back at him, and he just chucks one in all casual, like barely anyone that wasn't really paying attention wouldn't have noticed.
You want to know who did pay attention?
And obviously, it takes
Mikey
a
paid
couple of
attention.
seconds.
Mikey knew.
Yeah.
Mikey knew.
Yeah. But
He saw it.
obviously, it takes a couple of seconds for the lighter to blow up. And so we're all just sitting there. We start up a conversation with him. All of a sudden, it blows up. He just falls on his back into like this little puddle of mud and
Oh,
just
that
gets
sucked.
fucking drenched. It
I
was
think-
hilarious.
I think to
He freaked
apologize
the
to him,
fuck
I think I
out.
handed him like 10 lighters, and then we were
Yeah.
cool because he wanted to do it too.
Yep.
And actually, I just realized the real reason I went to Dollar General the second time, it wasn't because we had the lighters. We didn't go there for lighters. We went there for hot dogs. So we wanted to make hot dogs. Because a bunch of drunk college kids getting hot dogs at like a Family Dollar was the greatest thing. And then while we were there, I casually mentioned that there was a deal on these lighters. We picked up a few already, and then everyone's like freaked out. And that's when like all these college kids that we were hanging out with grabbed as many lighters as they could, and we bought as many as we wanted. That's why. See, like the memory kicks in. All right, my mind isn't completely shot yet.
It's getting there.
I see what I remember is when Drew. All right, so Drew's standing on the stump, and he's singing the whole the whole remember the 5th of November chant, and he tosses a lighter and all badass, and it explodes, and then I just tossed another one following his, and nobody saw it except for you. So you and I stayed back. Then Drew sits down, and Mike goes to sit down. All of a sudden, it blows up again. Mikey literally dies on the ground, and Drew falls over backwards again. It wasn't because like it was like it wasn't like dangerous. I mean, well, it was dangerous, but it wasn't that was gonna hurt anybody. It was just that like nobody saw that coming because he threw it in all epic and it went boom, and as it's doing that, it went dink. This was the line. Everyone sits back down and it is everyone like falls backwards. We're idiots. College kids are idiots. Can we establish that?
All right.
Okay. I think that's enough college stories for today. Like I promised in the first podcast, we'll be telling them as they come to us. I had no intention of actually telling that story.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the story I was going to tell after that? I forgot.
And his mind's gone.
Shut up, Keely.
Blown up like those lighters.
I should have written it down. The worst part about that is that there's going to be someone who listens to the podcast and they're going to want to hear the story. They're going to want to hear the story. I'm still mad at that ad. Like, they advertised one thing.
Yeah,
you got a whole
their advertisements weren't. Yeah.
We got trolled.
Like,
I feel raped.
Advertisements were cool.
I feel violated. 343 stuck their hand down my pants, and now I'm never the same.
What?
You liked it. You liked it.
I did. I love it.
I can honestly say though, their multiplayer, the regular arena is cool and I play it every once in a while. Honestly, my favorite thing in that game, fucking Warzone. So much fucking fun.
Like, they were advertising Warzone as like the next biggest thing, and it's like, oh, that actually looks really cool. You got AI, you got two teams going at each other.
It's awesome.
Like all these new things, but then it's like there's only 3 maps though. Like I'm like,
yeah,
that was kind of a letdown about
That's
Warzone.
kinda
There's only
dumb.
3 maps. I was like, well, that's
that's kind of dumb, but I mean, they've got room for future.
yeah.
But
DLCs.
the reason that I find it the coolest thing is, as far as I know, I'm probably wrong, but it's the biggest PvP that I think I've seen, because it's 12 on 12, plus you had the AI combatants.
It's not the
And
biggest.
you've also got the AI for the 2 teams. I think you get like what, 3 military dudes that help like defend your base or whatever.
Yeah, Marines.
Yeah, the Marines. Yeah.
Battlefield 4. You can play Conquest 32 on 32, so it's a 64-player lobby.
Jesus.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure there was a game for PS3 that you could play. It was like a 152-player lobby.
Yeah, and like it was like a whole it was supposed to be like the mentality of it was like a whole simulation, like war games kind of thing, where like you fire like rubber bullets and everything, but it was huge. And I forgot the name of that
I'm used
too.
to playing, I'm used to playing like Destiny, where it's 12 on, or it's 6 on 6.
Or
Like,
Call of Duty
that's
6
the-
on 6 or Ground War. I think it's
Yeah,
like 8
Nine
on
on
8 or
those are
something,
the
or
biggest.
9 on 9.
There's
Like,
actually
those
been
are
a
the biggest
problem.
that I've seen, and just to have something that's over 10 players on each side. I mean, that's pretty cool.
There's actually been a problem
Oh,
with
12, but
Black
yeah.
Ops 3 multiplayer right now. Like sometimes I was playing it the other day that my team would have 5 players and the other team would have 7. It's glitching out and putting someone on the wrong team by accident when it's supposed to be 6 on 6. So hoping they fix that soon.
Well, I mean, it's Call of Duty. They put out one every year. I mean,
Yeah.
can't expect it to
Well,
be.
it's because they also have like, what is it now? Three developers, 3 developing companies
something like
working on
that.
it. Treyarch,
I mean,
Infinity
you
Ward,
can't
and
expect it
Sledgehammer.
to be. Yeah, you can't expect it to be perfect, but then again, what game is? I mean, hell, Destiny's still got glitches. They had one where one of their new maps, you could literally get above. You could get above all the players on one of the maps, and because of the way that Destiny works, you can shoot in, but you can't shoot. Say I was on top of the map, I could shoot you, but you couldn't shoot me. So obviously that's a pretty big fucking like glitch for PvP.
Yeah.
So they've gone through and they've just completely removed that map, which I mean isn't really a big loss. I mean, it was a crappy map, but I didn't like it.
All right. Anyways, so factor all that in. except I went harder than I think I've ever gone before. Well, I mean, I've gone harder. I went pretty hard, all right? And so I woke up
Jesus.
and I contemplated not going to class. And I'm like, let's do it. I'm committed. I'm paying for this. I'm paying. Fun. What we break it down to? How many dollars was it a day? Like $100-something a day to be.
I think it was
living.
like 70 or 80.
Yeah, it was about $100 a day to live at the campus, to eat at the campus, and take classes. It was like $100 a day. So $100 a day. And that's how I always reasoned with myself to go, no matter how sick I was. I mean, I was so sick. Remember the one time I literally fainted behind our instructor Miller? Like we were working in the house. I literally dropped on the floor. And I picked myself back up and I continued working.
Nope.
Oh, well, that
wrong person
happened.
To be asking.
Oh, yeah, no, I was so sick that like Miller was like working. We were installing doors, or whatever, and I was right behind him. I was like starting to do the whole like swaying, and I literally went thump right on the floor. He turns around. I just get right back up. See what happened? Like I'm sick. And then I remember like a week later, someone didn't show up because they were they got the sneezies, and they're like, dude, and he looks at me, he's like, Crumb, that's not an excuse. Like you literally fell on the floor, and you still came in, and you still worked as hard as you could. I'm like, yeah, that's just what I do. I'm actually hungover as fuck right now, Miller. And then he did a whole, he patted me on the back, and he's like, oh, you fucker, or some shit, You know how Miller was. Miller was the kind of guy where, like, day one, because, I mean, we were in carpentry, and everyone chewed, but, like, I think Funnel and I were the only person who didn't. They did chewing tobacco. He's like, rule number 1, don't spit in my garbage can. And he went, yeah, right in his garbage can. That's how much he gave a shit.
Jesus.
But anyways, well, our other instructor at the time was Mr. Jones. He is probably one of the nicest guys I ever met. A true God-fearing man. I think he might have had the only one in his life he may have had was doing communion or something. Really good guy, really religious. Well, after this half-hour bus ride on this bus, where you're just sitting there, hungover, trying not to throw up, almost every day that was a thing. By the way, Funnel, I developed motion sickness from riding that bus every day, hungover every day, that I've actually developed motion sickness. Like if I am in the backseat of a car, I get sick. That's how bad that bus ride was every day. Well, so I survived the bus ride, almost throwing up like 8 times, wishing I was dead, the usual. All right, so we're in the lecture hall, and right where the instructor is, there's like a hallway that leads, and like there's a hard left. So you walk through. So like it was an open. It was basically like, all right. So there's a lecture hall, right behind the instructor. There's a door. You open that door. Right on your left, there's a bathroom, and right in front of you, there's another lecture hall. All right. So he's yapping about siding or fasteners. Who cares? All I wanted to do was not be dead. That was my objective for the day, is just not be dead. And I reached that point where I'm like, uh-oh. And I should probably mention this. Before I went to class, I didn't have any water in my room. I didn't have anything. I didn't have any Gatorade. I didn't have shit. You know what I had? I had Hawaiian Punch. And I probably drank about a gallon of that to try to fight off dehydration, which was this hangover. All right, so I'm stumbling past him, and I go, because you can just get up whenever, go to the bathroom. Maybe it's college. We're all adults. I open the door. I noticed that the door for the other lecture hall is wide open, by the way. And I go in the bathroom, and I leave the door wide open, because I'm an idiot. And 2 lecture halls literally hear me explode diarrhea just out of my asshole.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
I want to die. Like, heard that for probably about 20 minutes. And then you hear, oh, shit.
Oh, come on, man.
I had to make that quick slide between ejecting water out of my asshole and flip around and eject just watery liquid from my face hole.
Face hole. Who says that?
Can
Yeah.
I honestly say,
Face hole.
everyone heard it. Everyone fucking
Because I left
heard
all the
it.
doors open, And then, like, after I realized what happened, I looked at the mess, dude. There was just fucking just red vomit everywhere. And then in the toilet, just red vomit and just fucking just the darkest poo you probably ever see, dude. It was sickening. Okay, I was
Jesus,
bleeding out of
man.
my anus. I probably was.
I just started drinking. What the fuck am I doing?
And then I had to clean it all up. And while cleaning it up, I'm gagging because I'm the kind of guy, if I see throw up or anything, or if I just throw up, I'm not feeling good. I'm just like, as I'm cleaning up, fucking, as I'm wiping off the walls, fucking.
Oh, stop! You're making me sick.
I think I fucking vommed right back in the toilet, and then I flush, and then after I'm cleaned up, after I clean myself off, I stumble back in, and as I walk back into the lecture hall, everything stops. Everyone's looking directly at me, and I slump back into my chair. It's all quiet. Like, even our instructor isn't saying anything, and all of a sudden Funnel elbows me, and I'm like, ugh. Like, dude, like, what? We heard everything.
Oh, God.
No, that was actually so bad to the point where the year after, I ran into Mr. Jones again. So it was like the next year. So that was my freshman year, I think. So then, the next year after that, I ran into him on the campus. I'm like, hey, Mr. Jones, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, I'm good. He's like, oh, you still drinking? I'm like, no, I cut back a lot. He's like, that's good. Because for a time, I wasn't sure if you were going to make it out of there. And I was like, what? And as I'm walking by, I'm like, he must think I'm probably one of the worst pieces of shit he's ever come across in his life. He's like, yeah, do you still drink and everything? And I'm like, no, man, I cut back a lot. He's like, that's good. Like, we weren't sure if you were gonna make it. I'm like, the fuck?
What the hell?
By the way, I think I contemplated suicide like 10 times that day. Like, that's how bad that hangover was. Like if I was working, I would have called off that day. But because I was paying $100 a day, I tried to tough it out. And you want to know what didn't help? Is that I took 5-hour energies a lot when I was going through college, and those things taste like fucking asshole, dude. It honestly tastes like you're fucking eating out an Oompa Loompa's butthole.
What?
And they're fucking disgusting.
They've actually gotten better.
Have they? I haven't had one.
Yeah, they're not.
So that probably
I picked
didn't
one up
help.
the other day, but they're not as harsh, and they don't taste as like crappy. They're still not the best.
But yeah, that was the worst hangover I've ever had, and I want to keep it that way. That was pretty bad.
Did you say it backfired?
No. The only firing that came out was of my asshole and my face hole, dude. Like, I don't feel good just because I told that story. Just because my mind had to almost like relive it so I could tell the story very accurately. So my body's like, dude, you're a fucking asshole. Just
Memories.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I remembered the story. Yay for remembering.
Super important.
Podcast we did last week. We said that we wanted Austin Duffy here, to tell some Niagara Falls stories. Unfortunately, he couldn't be with us because Fallout is definitely way more important to everybody. And we understand that. Kinda. Not really. Fuck everybody. We've got 7 people on the Assorted Wares roster. Fucking 3 of them are here. Where are the other 4? Shane's at work. I get that. Everyone else just... Oh yeah, and Zach, his modem was on fire. Daryl, I don't know where Daryl is.
Doing Daryl things.
Who am I forgetting? I'm forgetting someone. Am I?
Duffy.
If I'm forgetting one of them, I'm sorry.
Duffy.
Seriously.
Who's the other one?
No, there's Duffy, Shane, Daryl, Zach. Oh, no, I got them all. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
So we'll tell Niagara Falls stories next week. I'll make sure that Funnel, you're going to be on the podcast next week. Keely, you're going to be on the podcast next week. I'm going to be on the podcast next week, and Austin's going to be on the podcast next week. We're going to tell some of the stories from our trip to Niagara Falls. Definitely.
Oh,
I don't know. We've been going for what? Over an hour, right?
It's been about an hour.
Yeah. So we're gonna start wrapping things up here. As much as I want to keep talking about me throwing up and whatnot.
Oh, please do.
I mean, if you want, I could tell you the story of when I.
Did you Did you hear the sarcasm in my voice?
Yeah. Well, no, because you said that, so I gotta be a dick. So what was it? 2 months ago?
All I can say is
2 months
any
ago.
puking because of drinking that you've done, I have you beat out.
Yeah, I
And
know.
you and I both know that.
Yeah. I mean, actually, phone, your birthday's coming up. It's on the 29th.
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
Should we?
And don't ask me
should
how
we save
old I'm
that?
gonna be because I don't know.
I don't
Really
know.
not. You were born in '92. I'm 20.
I'm pretty sure.
You're turning 23 or 24.
You're 2 years older than me. I was born in 94.
All
Yeah,
I
he was
know
born in
is
92.
I'm above the
So
legal
November-
drinking age.
November 29th, 2000. No, fuck. November 29th, 1992. That's when you were born. So just do math.
I don't want to do math. You should know I don't want to do math.
Well, Funnel, should we tell the story of your 21st birthday? Here, before you do, I want to talk about more vomiting. So, when we're talking about my birthday, we're talking about yours. So, my birthday, it was nothing special. It was September 8th, just, a couple months ago. And, basically what happened is my family got me ice cream cake. Yay. All I did was I woke up, I cleaned my room, went to sleep, woke up again, had pizza, cake, and then I went back to sleep. Woo. That was my birthday.
Woo-hoo.
I think I had like a beer. Yeah. That's not the important part. The important part was the ice cream cake. So, probably 2 weeks later, guess what I found in the freezer? Ice cream cake.
Huh. Who would have thought?
So I ate like what? I think I ate 2 pieces of that. And then I was bored. I was all by myself. It was the middle of the night because I work third shift, so when I'm not working, I'm doing nothing. This is before all the AAA titles released, so I had nothing like to play. I was just bored. So I'm like, you know what? Let's get drunk. And I'm looking at all my liquor bottles. What's the fastest way to get drunk? Everclear. 195 proof, right? No, 190 proof, 95% alcohol. So it's Everclear's 190 proof, 95% alcohol. Everclear, it has warnings on the label that says "Do not drink it straight." Actually, wait, give me 1 second. I'm gonna read the labels on this bottle fast. Caution: extremely flammable. Handle with care. Warning: overconsumption may endanger your health. Caution: do not apply to an open flame. Keep away from fire. Heat, and open flame. Contents may ignite or explode. Do not consume excess quantities not intended for consumption unless mixed with a non-alcoholic beverage. And that's why I said, like, if you just put a splash of that in your drink, 1 splash, you're feeling good. 2 splashes, you're not feeling anything.
It's like Austin.
So I just had all this ice cream cake, and then I took a shot of that because I'm a man. I got chest hair. Completely forgetting I had ice cream cake. I downed it. I was sitting in my chair, doing my usual. The ice cream cake plus Everclear. That was not settling well. I threw up. And I mean, I'm used to it's just I'm used to throwing up. No one's used to throwing up. Nobody likes throwing up. But there's usually chunks. There's consistency. You want to know what this was? It was like cream pouring out of my face. It was soft and it was creamy, and it tasted like the inside of my stomach was alcoholic. Like it was like, here's your stomach acid, but mixed with some booze.
That's fucking disgusting.
And it looked wrong when it was in the toilet floating around. So overall, not a fun experience. But enough about me throwing up because of the cake on my birthday. Fine, let's talk about your birthday. Do you want me to tell it?
So
or should
I can
you?
start telling it.
Just let me know when you want me to
It becomes
comment.
a point where I don't remember. But this is what I do remember. So, it's probably November 27th, 28th, something like that.
No, it was the
From here,
29th.
ask me.
It was your birthday.
No, I know. No. Little pre-story.
Oh,
Get you
okay.
into Yeah. Get you
I
into
thought you forgot when your birthday was.
No. No.
Wouldn't be
But
surprised.
so it's probably the 27th, the 28th. Chrome here asked me, "No, what do you want for your 21st birthday?" I was like, "Well, don't, didn't really bother me if he didn't get me anything." But so we end up going to the liquor store.
Yeah.
Gets a bottle of cinnamon whiskey.
Fireball,
A
cinnamon
liter.
whiskey. Oh, it's
A
so good.
liter of Fireball cinnamon whiskey.
Can I defend myself for a minute before you actually kick in?
Yeah,
Fireball
go ahead,
whiskey is, if you mix it with Coke, especially cherry Coke or vanilla Coke, oh, it's so good. You can drink it straight, it's still good. It is like probably the most demanded, like thing to do shots at a bar now, which is great. It's manufactured in Canada. Shut up, Keely.
Yay.
Fucking Puckling. And back when I was drinking extremely heavily, I could finish a liter in a night by myself. I could take down an entire handle, was that 1.75 liters? I could do that in an entire day. The entire day drinking, that handle will be gone. So that's what I could do. And Funnel could always drink more than me, always could. So that was my thinking moving into this next thing. So Funnel, please continue. I needed to defend myself a little bit here.
So we end up getting a liter of the cinnamon whiskey. And I decide I'm going to put it in my freezer. Liquor doesn't freeze, obviously.
Well, no, it does, but...
Yeah, it's got to be really cold, but
yeah.
My fridge couldn't handle that cold.
No.
But,
Actually, I want to point out, I asked you if you wanted it cold or if you wanted it room temperature, and you told me specifically you wanted it cold, so we put it in the freezer. Again,
Yeah.
defending myself.
Yeah. But, so it's sitting in the freezer waiting for my birthday. So it's sitting in there for like a day or two, whatever. And we're at college, so I went to class on my birthday, whatever. So after college gets out, class gets done 3-ish, something like that. We ride the bus back, 3:30, start drinking almost immediately. And I think, what was it?
Can I just
Half
point
hour,
out,
45 minutes?
the day before we were at Walmart, and we actually took you into the aisle. Dave and I took you into the aisle while the duct tape was. We had you actually pick out your duct tape, which was white duct tape with little mustaches all over it.
So, oh yeah, so we had decided that we were going to duct tape this liter of freezing cold liquid to my hand. Obviously, after
Wait.
about 10 minutes, yeah, Keely, yeah, we duct taped it. Have you ever heard of Edward 40 Hands?
Same thing, but with a liter of whiskey now.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Only,
All right,
and
this is
only
probably
one.
this is what 6 o'clock. Yeah, no, this is at 5 o'clock in the evening. You wanted to get a start, and you wanted to drink, but you couldn't open that bottle until it was duct taped on your hands. You agreed to this. You also wanted it cold. You agreed to that. You picked out the duct tape. You picked out what you wanted taped to your hand, and when I suggested it, you were all for this.
Yep.
So like 5 o'clock, you wanted to drink. So then I got the duct tape, and you and I together, because I've already been drinking, and you wanted to drink, started duct tape. We duct taped all around your hand, and you even tried to like peel it off. You even tried to like rip it off your hand. You couldn't. Like the only way we were getting it off was with a knife and someone who wasn't drunk, really.
But,
Yeah.
so yeah, I wanted this off my hand. So about 10 minutes in, my hand is fucking like, I feel the frostbite just starting to hit my hand. So I'm
Ow.
chugging out of this bottle. I am chugging,
Dude, he's going to
trying
town.
to get some sort of like non-liquid touching surface of the glass bottle.
What the fuck?
And obviously, because I'm chugging liquid, I have to pee. My hand is duct taped to this liter of whiskey. So I keep drinking. and I probably finished the entire liter.
No, you did.
in-
He finished an entire
in-
liter of whiskey in an hour.
Jeez,
From
man.
5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, that liter was gone.
Jeez.
So, and honestly,
say,
for like the
wait,
first
real
10
fast.
minutes,
I just want
For
to
the
point
first-
out, binge drinking is defined as more than 3 drinks in an hour. He had a fucking liter. He set a
So-
record I can never beat without dying.
so fucking, yeah, for like the first 10 minutes after I finished chugging this bottle, I'm good. Like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, that wasn't too bad.
And I'm like stunned. I'm fucking amazed.
Yeah. Yeah, he's sitting there like, you just drank a liter of fucking liquor. Like, you are not okay.
By the way, he
And
went through every
then-
stage of being drunk in minutes. He went from being coherent and buzzing to feeling really good to drunk to incoherently drunk to stumbling drunk in minutes.
Yeah. And
Our buddy
probably about
Trout,
a half hour,
yeah, it's like
probably
6:30.
a half hour after I finished that, I
You
blacked
go to
out.
Pizza Hut. All right, so this is where I have to go in. So he drank this. As I said, he experienced every stage of drunk. He was probably just feeling good while he was chugging that liter. And then the second he was done, he went through every stage of drunk in about 15 minutes. He went from feeling good to buzzing to decently drunk to fucking hammered to stumbling and incoherently. My buddy Trout, he's one of our best friends or whatevs. He works at the Pizza Hut on campus. He, rings us up and he's like, "Hey, I'm going to Pizza Hut. Do you guys want anything?" I'm like, "No, I don't want anything. I want to drink. I need to catch up to funnel." Which, by the way, at this point I still didn't realize that's a thing. That can never happen. There's no catching up to funnel. And I'm like, "Hey, funnel, do you want anything from Pizza Hut?" He's like, "Pizza Hut, let's go." And so he fucking runs out the room, just like literally just, and he runs out the room, and I'm like, "Fuck it, he's not my problem. He's got Trout to babysit." And I hear him outside. He's like, "Trout." He fucking like hugs him or whatever, and then they fucking just go off to Pizza Hut. I don't know what happens at Pizza Hut. I don't want to know. I don't care. They come back, and Funnel is just like after he ate at Pizza Hut, like they ate there. He came back. I think he had like some leftovers. I think he brought me back like a breadstick. I'm
Still
like,
got the
"Cool."
bottle on his hand?
No.
Oh.
That's
No, the
gone.
bottle's
I
long
cut that
gone.
off of him. Dude, he finished that before I could even get any state of drunk. I wasn't even buzzing. I was like, I started like, drinking a drink. Then that shit was gone. I still didn't even finish my own drink yet. And he's like, "I'm done. I need this off my hand." And then I cut it off of him. And then he experiences every stage of drunk. Then he goes to Pizza Hut. All right. He comes back and he's fucking even more drunk than he was when he left. And he's fucking falling over, just hitting shit, just fucking arms everywhere, dude. Just incoherently, just fucking stumbly. Those I want to fuck the world drunk. And then
What?
out of nowhere, it's like smack. It's too much. He lays on his bed, blacks out. Like he's done. He is done. He's passed out. I roll his ass to his side, and I'm sitting there like, okay, birthday boy, passed out drunk already. All right, and I made sure he's on his side because I'm not an idiot. Well, this big lug rolls back over to his back. Probably about 10 minutes after I rolled him on his side, he rolls back over, and then the one thing happens when you're passed out drunk that you never want to have happen. He starts puking when he's on his back, and he fucking volcanoes
Oh.
on his back, dude. It shoots up. I don't even know, dude. It went for miles, like in the air, and it came back down, and it sprayed all over him on his bed, and then he turns to his left and fucking sprays it all over the floor. I immediately rush over there, hand him a trash can, and he's fucking going to town in that trash can as I lead him to the bathroom, and I fucking place him in front of the toilet, and I leave him in that bathroom. Now, I'm sitting there looking at this mess going, fucking... I left him in the bathroom. I grabbed all of his sheets. I just put him in a trash can. I'm like, that's fucking garbage now. I'm not dealing with that. And then my rug, my like $100-something rug that's on the floor, I literally phoned my mom, like, hey mom, she's like, yeah. Like, so Funnel is his birthday today. She's like, oh, tell him happy birthday. Yeah, I'll tell him when he remembers. My rug, he threw up all over it. Do you want me to attempt to clean this? Or should I just throw this out? She's like, just throw it out. I'm like, it is everywhere. And so I roll it up, I literally drag this thing to the dumpster, and I just toss it. It is not my problem. I come back, he is still, dude, he's passed out next to the toilet. He's got vomit all over the toilet, all of that. So then I drag him out, I take his shirt off, and then I fucking place him back in the room with the trash can. I clean up the toilet, and then I threw up in the toilet because it was too much at that point. I was sitting there as I'm scraping it off. It's because when you clean up your own vomit, it's bad. When you clean up someone else's vomit, it's the worst. And as I'm fucking sitting there with literally chunks in between my fingers, fucking into the garbage, yeah, fucking cleaning that up. I cleaned up the whole thing, and I sent him back in the bathroom. Had him take his undershirt off, and then I had him wash his face. I had him wash basically his whole torso out of the sink, like, using the sink. And then I fucking got him a new shirt, and then I gave him a brand new garbage can because I threw out the other stuff, went to the dumpster, threw that out. And then I sat him down with another garbage can, and I said, here you go, buddy. And then I fucking call up Dave. Dave, the person who made me an alcoholic. Dave, the person who made him an alcoholic. Dave, the alcoholic. Dave, fuck you, Dave. Dave, I've probably seen his dick more than I've seen my own. Fucking Dave.
Whoa.
And I call him up like, hey, Dave, this is the situation. I fucking give him everything that happened. He's like, listen, he's like, calm down. He's like, he's probably, I swear to God, he said he's probably not going to die. And I'm like, fuck you, hang up, call Trout. I'm like, Trout, this is what happened. You saw him. He's worse. He fucking did this. And Trout's like, I'll be there in a minute. Because Trout actually gives a shit. Dave's like, yeah, no, he's probably not going to die. I'll be there at like 8 to party with you guys. And I'm like, whatever. And I fucking hung up on him, and I fucking called Trout. Like, Trout, because literally, he was going to start drinking. Everyone was going to show up with him already drunk, and we were all going to party, and we were going to make sure he get hammered. It's a fucking birthday. And the leader was supposed to last him the whole night. It lasted him an hour. This is his own fault at this point. Every decision that has ever been made, he did this to himself. I swear to God. I had the initial idea one night. I made everything happen. He picked out the duct tape. He agreed to it. I asked him if he wanted it room temperature. If he wanted it cold, didn't matter. No, it did matter. He wanted it cold because drinking warm whiskey is gross. And then everything led up to him fucking chugging at his own discretion. He did this to himself, chugging that liter in an hour. And by the way, if he would have said that fucking thing was giving him frostbite, I'm pretty sure I would have cut it off. I'm not an animal. But no, he didn't say anything. He just fucking did it. He just did it. He did this all to himself. And he's out cold again. Trout comes over. He's like, yeah, he's fine. If he's any worse, we'll call the hospital. I'm like, well, while you're here, dude, you want a beer? And then Trout and I start drinking. Then Dave comes over. Funnel only stirs awake to throw up. Then he goes back to sleep. And then and then I'm playing Call of Duty. I don't know which one. It doesn't matter. They're all the same. I'm playing Call of Duty, and then Trout and Dave, because we couldn't get anyone else to come over, because after I told them the state Funnel was in, nobody wanted to be a part of this. Nobody wanted to be a part of what was happening here. Everybody cared, but nobody showed up. Because we were going to have all these people show up. I literally phoned everybody. I'm like, hey, listen, this is the situation. Nobody wanted anything to do with this. So it was basically just Trout, Dave, and I just drinking with a passed out Funnel. And then they start fucking messing with him. They drew on his hands. They wrote like drunk fuck on his hands and happy birthday fucker on his other hand. They started stacking cans on his forehead. And I've actually got a video of this. This will be an Assorted Wares Life that I'll upload in the future.
One of my favorite videos.
Look forward to that. Excuse me. Look forward to that. Don't worry, there's no puking in the video. It's only them just messing with him as I'm playing Call of Duty. Anyways, Funnel does come to for a little while, and we have him drink a shit ton of water. He throws it up, and we make him drink even more, and then he passes out. And every time he wakes up and make him drink more water, he passes out. He comes to, drink more water, passes out. All right, well, now, fast forward, I didn't get drunk. I just, had a few bevs like everybody else did, and everyone left. I think Dave got, hammered, but I'm not babysitting him. I'm not dealing with that shit tonight at this point. And Trout stays for a while to make sure you're okay. Then Trout leaves. And then I pass out for a while, and then I wake up in the morning, dude. And then this is the kicker. I wake Funnel up for class. He's still fucking drunk. It is now 7 a.m. It has
Jeez,
been
Funnel.
fucking 11 hours. He's still hammered. He goes to class hammered. And that was Funnel's 21st birthday.
Fucking right about lunchtime was when the hangover started kicking in.
Jeez,
Because I was
Funnel.
shocked that he
Dude.
wasn't like... I was surprised that he wasn't deathly hungover when he woke up. He was just drunk. And I'm like, whatever. And we went to class or whatever. And then like, we met up after because like we'd have like a first break at like around 9. Then we'd take then we'd break again for lunch. And we were in different classes at the time. Sometimes we're in the same class, sometimes we're not. All right, fuckers. And we met up for lunch. And all of a sudden, that's when I saw him. Like, oh, dude, you don't look so good. I fucking want to die. And he's still drunk, but he's not looking good. When we got back to the room, I want to say you threw up again. Like, you didn't throw up all day, but you threw up when we got back to the room. You chugged a shit ton more water, and you passed out, like, all day. And then you were good.
See, the one thing that I do remember after leaving the room going to get Pizza Hut was we went down to Pizza Hut, we got the food, all good, whatever, ate the food, cool. I said I wanted to leave or something like that. Trout was talking to somebody, and he's like, oh, I'll catch up with you. So he let me go
Yeah, and you were
and
stumbling
start walking back
incoherently
to the
drunk.
room. No, see, the thing that I remember is he was letting me stumble all the way back to the dorm room, because that was probably, what, like, quarter of a mile? Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
And so I'm stumbling past, and obviously, like, almost right across the street from the Pizza Hut is the University Police.
Campus PD.
I was like, are you kidding me? Like, you
And
want
they've
me to
got
walk
the
right past that?
exact same power as regular cops. They're fucking. I think
Yeah.
they have the same authority as state trooper. Actually,
Yeah, they have this. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
they
they
are
are
cops.
like
They
yeah,
are
they're
cops.
cops. And I wasn't thinking about it that I was good because it was obviously my 21st birthday, so I was good at that point. But I wasn't thinking about that because of all the other times. And so that was freaking me the fuck out. So the entire time that I'm trying to walk past the UP, I am trying not to look drunk.
which
while
when you do that, you
obviously
always look more drunk.
failing.
You always look
well,
more drunk when
obviously
you try not to
failing.
look drunk.
And then Trout catches up to me. He's like, "Dude, where'd you go?" What?
I think you actually went to the room without like an escort. You came back, and then that's when like things kicked off for me, and that was fun. But yeah, fucking Josh Funnel, everybody. Set a record that that is in no way a challenge to anybody. He set a record. Do not try to beat that record. Like, it is a miracle this man survived. Literally, like, I think Pizza Hut probably saved his life because it was even more in his stomach. And then I think of the entire leader. I feel like of all that, I mean, yeah, obviously you know a lot made it into your system, but I think you threw up way more.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, don't try that. That is not a thing that we recommend. Like I said, I could finish a liter in a whole night, and I could finish like 1.75 liters, like a handle. I could finish that in an entire day. If I try to beat that record, I will fucking die. There's no saving grace. There's no what if. I will fucking die. So yeah, Funnel, thanks. You know, you set a record that nobody can beat without death or hospitalization. I mean, if you didn't throw up, you probably would be dead. If you didn't throw up, you probably would be
more
dead.
than likely.
All right. So Keely, how you feeling over there? We talked a lot about fucking throwing up, and that's probably feeling so good for you right now. I heard you
Yeah,
gagging
I'm
during
just
the
trying
story.
to,
For
keep it to myself.
everybody that doesn't know, Keely he's got a somewhat sensitive.
We need a
stomach,
segue. We need a good
so-
segue. I wanted to wrap up, and then we got caught up in this. So let's do hypothetical road, and then we're done.
No,
Sounds good.
All right.
Good.
I hate
Who
this
wants to
fucking
walk?
road.
Who wants to walk down the hypothetical road with me? Who wants to walk down the
I will
road?
this week.
All right, Funnel, you want to walk down the road? Keely, you're walking anyways. I don't care.
Why not?
All right, so
Don't want
my
to.
first one is Thanksgiving themed.
No,
Thanksgiving
no.
themed, everybody. Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving is coming up. Canadian Thanksgiving doesn't count. We know that.
It's already happened.
It's not real. No, it doesn't matter. It's not real. I don't care. It's not real. It's like a leprechaun.
Fuck off.
It's like a leprechaun, like a unicorn, like Half-Life 3. It's not real. It's never happening. All right.
Carry on.
All right.
Bastard.
All right. I'm rather proud of myself for this one. All right.
Oh, that's not good. That's not a good
and
sign.
it's actually because I learned about this in the 90s. It was like America Airlines or something. One of those fucking airline companies. Who gives a shit which one? For like a couple $100,000, you could fly. So you pay a couple $100,000, and then for the rest of your life, you could fly anywhere in the world at any time. And you can also bring a companion with you for the rest of your life, and it's first class seats. So that's what I have my hypothetical road. So if you do this one thing, if you agree to this, you can fly anywhere in the world at any time, first class, and you can always bring a companion. All right. So you're like, I want to go to Ireland today. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Fly over there. Fuck this. Scotland's better. Go to Scotland. Fuck this. I want to see Iraq. For no one knows why. Go over there. Like, well, there's a lot of killing over here. I'm going to go to Australia. Do-do-do. Fuck the spiders. I'm going to go to Canada.
Fuck
go to
this.
Canada?
Yeah,
well,
fuck
I don't know
those
why anyone would
spiders.
want to go to Canada. Fuck that shit.
Hey.
Go to UK, you know.
Hey.
So, all right. So you guys get it? You can fly anywhere in the world, first class, at any time, with the companion. You can bring anybody with you. It doesn't matter. We gotta do this thing. You have to have piping hot gravy fucking explode out of your wiener every time you come. Every time you climax. It is like having gravy right off the stove shoot straight out your dick.
Pardon?
And it is gravy. It is edible. I mean, then again, everything else that comes out of your dick is edible as well. I mean, even your dick is edible if you want to fucking break it down. So, like let's say for Thanksgiving dinner, oh no, Grandma forgot the gravy. It's like, okay, Grandma, I got my own baby gravy.
Oh.
Nah.
Jeez.
But it's piping hot. It will burn. And it will burn the tip.
This year, I do all this stuffing.
Jesus.
Would you do it? Would you do it every
Fuck
time you
no.
climax?
Wait, what? How did? Okay.
Every time.
Well,
every time.
how
you
does that
climax,
even
you
happen?
come, you orgasm. It doesn't matter how it happens. It's just going to happen. All right. That's why it's a hypothetical road.
So you give
It's
this
not-
airline
we're gonna
company
fucking-
money,
we're gonna-
and then
it's
all of a
not we're
sudden
gonna
you
break
start.
it down. It's not we're gonna break it down and explain why there's gravy coming out your dick. It just happens.
What the
You're
fuck?
cursed. All right.
I'm
Piping
gonna
hot.
say no to this one.
My cat just walked away hearing that.
I would say no as well.
I'm gonna have to say no.
Yeah, I'd say no.
I don't think I've said yes
But
for any of
you
these
can
yet.
never starve to death. You can never starve to death. Think about that. Like if you're on, let's say if you're flying and the plane fucking crashes in the ocean, and you're there with your companion maybe, they're hungry, just fucking and just fucking there's gravy in their mouth.
It just sounds wrong. No, stop.
Well, of course,
It
it is
just
literally
sounds
baby
wrong.
gravy. It is literally baby gravy.
Ugh.
Yeah, definitely a no on that one.
Oh, when you put it like, yeah, that's a definite no when you say it like that. Fuck.
All right, I've got another one.
I
No.
don't wanna.
This one's would you rather. Would you rather? You have to pick one. You have to.
I don't
pick
like
one.
these ones.
Would you rather have sex? Wait. So let's say, because I know you're both single. Let's say that you met the most amazing girl ever. You're both straight. All right, probably. And so you meet the most amazing girl. She's beautiful. She's sexy. Fucking you connect with her on an emotional level. She's everything you've ever wanted and more. Like literally, her being with you doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to you. It doesn't make sense to your entire family and all your friends. But she is with you for whatever reason. It is your girlfriend, and you're maybe even considering that she's the one. That's how amazing she is. Now, would you rather have sex with your girlfriend in your mom's body or your mom in your girlfriend's body?
What?
Let's say your girlfriend and your mom. Let's say your girlfriend and your mom swapped minds, and the only way to get them right is to have sex with one of them. Would you rather fuck your mom while her mind is in your girlfriend's body? Or would you rather fuck your mom if your girlfriend was in her body?
What the fuck?
But they swap minds.
What the fuck?
Which one would you do? Would you?
I don't want to
fucking
answer
hard,
this
isn't
one.
it?
I don't
That's a
even
hard
know what I
choice.
would pick.
Right? I warned you before the podcast started. I warned you. I'm like, I don't even want to fucking answer this one.
Well, I choose not to answer. That's fucked up.
No,
I-
you have to make a choice, Keely. You
No,
have to make a
no,
choice.
no. That's too far.
I would have to probably say my girlfriend in my mom's body.
That
I would almost say the exact same thing.
I'd
Just
have to
because
pick that one.
I know at the end of the day, it's still my girlfriend.
I'd
I mean, you'd
have
have
to
to
do
get
that
over
one
it,
too.
like,
If I had to
it's-
pick one,
it's her
you're
body.
sick fuck.
But yeah, because the other way, I mean, yeah, it's your sexy girlfriend. That's the woman you love, but it's they're controlled by another woman that you probably love, and that's just weird, man.
You're fucking weird.
You're weird.
Yeah, it's fucked.
God
So on that
damn.
note, should we end it?
We need to end on something better than that, because that's fucking terrible. Anyways, another shout out to Smart Tard Gaming on YouTube.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Check out
I'm
Matthew
sure
Gilbert.
they're happy to get that one.
Matthew Gilbert, and he's with Smart Tard Gaming. He's one of the founders of Smart Tard Gaming. He's posted 3 videos. From what I understand, it's just him and his friend right now. I haven't met the other guy, but I know him. He's a cool dude. They're playing AAA titles. They've already played Fallout New Vegas while like a Let's Watch kind of thing, and he's already done Rocket League 2 videos. He's got 3 videos on his channel as I'm mentioning him right now at this very second. And they also made the awesome intro that you see in front of this podcast, the new podcast intro that we're sticking with for, I don't know, as long as I feel like it. All right, it's until I say enough. All right, that's how long I'm going to stick with that.
All right, that's enough.
So that's Smart Tard Gaming, so we'll put them in the link dump. Anyways, feel free to like and subscribe us on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Feel free to throw us a like. Follow us on Twitter. It is Assorted Wares on Facebook. No, it's Assorted Wares on Twitter and Asswear on Facebook. It's Asswear, right, Keely?
No, it's Assorted Wares.
Assorted Wares. So it's Assorted Wares on Facebook and Assorted Wares on Twitter. Assorted Wares on YouTube. Feel free to like us on YouTube, subscribe. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Feel free to contact us via Facebook, via Twitter, via YouTube. Feel free to comment, post, whatever. Speak your mind. And check out Smart Tard Gaming. And in the comments down below, with a hypothetical road, let us know which of the would you rathers would you do, or let us know if you would do the gravy out your dick hole to fly anywhere else in the world. And this is the Assorted Wares Podcast.
And
Keely,
stay
you have anything else
tuned
you wanna add?
on our channel for more stuff coming up.
Oh yeah, we should talk about more stuff coming up actually.
Yeah, we got we're working on some stuff right
As we're
now.
wrapping up. Yeah, we're gonna start doing some Let's Plays. Here, give me 1 second. I want to check my notes. To see exactly what shows are coming up in the barrel. All right. So coming down the pipes is we're doing Let's Plays. Our first Let's Play. Kelly, can we talk about which one it is, or should we wait until it's posted?
We could talk about it.
The first Let's Play we did is in Fibbage. It is me. It is Keely, Funnel, and I playing Fibbage. We had Daryl watching it on Twitch, just because I love Daryl and I love his reactions. He's a very funny guy. So first one's in Fibbage. I know down the pipes, our Let's Plays, we're going to be doing a lot of GTA. We might be doing some Halo, some other games. If you want us to do Let's Plays in a certain game, feel free to comment. Let us know. On top of that, you'll see another Assorted Wares Life being posted this Thursday. I want to say you'll see the first Let's Play posted Friday, and then posting on Sunday. We have a new podcast coming out. It's called Morning Glory. It is literally us just messing around in the morning. It is hilarious. It is 100% hilarious. I think Keely gags in the first one. It's really funny. Actually, Keely, I think you almost throw up.
Almost.
Almost. So check that out. That is completely adult content. That is 100% adult content. That is not for children. It is maybe we're going to keep those rather short. Like the Assorted Wares podcast is long. That is a very, very short thing. It is like a tiny episode of just pure hilarity.
Just what happens when we get on in the
Sunday.
mornings. Just the insanity.
Yeah, literally, we get on in the mornings, and it's just very high energy because we work third shift. We work during the nights, so that's Morning Glory. It's just high energy, just us messing around, and we turn into a podcast. It was actually a show made completely by accident, but now it's completely intended to be not for children.
And it's not spelled morning as the normal. It's morning.
It's spelled
as
morning as in grieving.
Yeah.
Morning Glory. You'll see it posted on our channel. And that's funny stuff, man. It's hilarious. I mean, I can't wait till we record another one. That's super funny. As I said, Morning Glory. Wake up with Morning Glory, everybody. I know I do.
Jesus.
All right, but yeah. So the Assorted Wares podcast will be posted every Wednesday. Feel free to like and subscribe. And look out for our new Assorted Wares Life, and look out for Let's Plays, and look out for Morning Glories coming up. These should be regular shows for the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned. Goodbye, everybody.
See you later.
That's it. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Internet.
Bye. Bye.